Meghan Markle. She married the whiny, balding, redhead younger brother, whose eyes are real close together. She married him. And she's been trying to position herself as this big lifestyle guru, but she's a really nasty person. So she started this business and it was just a cluster. It found out she was just white labeling all this stuff. Probably half her, anything that's like food is just cheaply produced. And I'm sure some of her stuff is made in China. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, she's been trying to pass herself off as this new Martha Stewart. And then she actually, because they always bragged about her freakish attention to detail, apparently not so much, because she actually posted an image to her Instagram account where she was using the canning tongs upside down. The green right there, those are rubber. That's the rubber part of the tongs that picks up the jar, and the material is such that it doesn't slip on the glass. And she's using the handles to do it. That's not even a canning pot. That's a whole other issue. She's using the handles to do it. She posted this on her own Instagram account.
100% of the time you drop the jar using those tongs that way. 100% of the time.
I cannot believe that she posted that. Exact same tongs. That's how they're supposed to be used.
There it is.
She was holding the green part. Now you see how dumb that is. She's holding the green. She was holding the green part. And I have to wonder, does she have people that hate her, that work for her?
Great question.
Oh, Dana didn't come to play today. She came with receipts, sarcasm, and tongs, upside down tongs apparently, ready to serve up Meghan Markle on a silver tray of embarrassment. Welcome back, my dazzling detectives of royal drama, to the Unroyals, where we celebrate common sense, class, and that thing Meghan Markle seems allergic to, self-awareness. Now, if you just watched that clip and thought, wait, did Meghan really post herself using kitchen tools backward? Oh yes, my dear subjects, she did. Meghan Markle, the self-appointed Duchess of Delusion, the queen of curated chaos, has once again managed to turn an everyday moment into a masterclass in performative incompetence. Let's talk about it. So apparently, Meghan's new hustle is rebranding herself as the next Martha Stewart. Because, of course, when your royal fairy tale crumbles faster than one of your Spotify deals, the next logical move is home canning? She went from lecturing the world about compassion and humanitarian values to posting aesthetic shots of apricot jam and half-burnt candles. She's like the influencer version of a midlife crisis, all filters, no function. Now, Dana's right. This isn't even a business. It's a white label operation, meaning she's just slapping her name and a fancy label on cheap, mass-produced stuff someone else made. The only thing original about this line is the level of delusion it's built on. And let's not even get started on the hypocrisy. Miss Ethical Duchess, who lectures everyone about sustainability, probably has her eco-friendly packaging shipped in from a sweatshop. You can practically smell the irony through the Wi-Fi. But what really takes the cake, or should I say drops the jar, is that canning disaster photo. Oh, Meghan, using canning tongs upside down? That's not just a mistake. That's an identity crisis in action. Let's paint the picture. Meghan Markle, perched in her carefully staged kitchen with lighting so bright it could sterilize a surgical suite. There she is, trying to project domestic goddess vibes for her Instagram followers. Except instead of grabbing a jar with the soft rubber end of the tongs, she's holding the metal handles, like she's about to brand herself with boiling jam. You couldn't make this up if you tried. It's like watching someone pretend to be a chef after watching one TikTok tutorial. The woman probably thinks a Dutch oven is a piece of furniture from the Netherlands. And the best part? She posted it herself, meaning not one person in her entire overpaid PR team thought to say, hey, Mag, maybe flip those around. Either they're terrified of her or secretly enjoy watching her flop in real time. Honestly, I wouldn't blame them. Dana said it best. Does she have people that hate her that work for her? Oh, honey, I think her employees don't hate her. They're just tired of pretending she's the problem. Now, Meghan's entire brand relies on this illusion that she's good at everything. Philanthropy, she's there. Acting? Allegedly. Feminism? Sure, as long as it gets her a Vogue cover. But once you start pretending you're a domestic lifestyle guru, you're stepping into a realm where people actually know what they're doing. You can't fake it in the kitchen. It's all technique, patience, and skill. And our Meghan, she treats everything like a photo op, not a process, not a passion, just another backdrop for her ego. Remember when she said she loves cooking for Harry? Please. That man looks like he's been surviving on DoorDash and trauma ever since he left the palace. If Meghan was really cooking up all these lavish homemade meals, we'd have the evidence long ago, not in her cookbook that someone else clearly compiled, but in her actual life. You know, that thing she keeps trying to curate but can't quite control. What Meghan's doing here isn't entrepreneurship, it's image laundering. She's trying to rebrand herself as wholesome, grounded, and relatable. You know, like the rest of us normal people who don't live in $14 million Montecito mansions. But nothing about this feels authentic. It's all vibes and veneers. She's pretending to be a lifestyle expert while clearly knowing nothing about it. She's pretending to be hands-on when she probably had an assistant unwrap the jars for her. She's pretending to be every woman while sipping imported matcha in custom silk pajamas. And yet, she wants the world to believe she's just like us. Sure, if us means people who trademark their children's names and call the paparazzi to Whole Foods. Let's be honest, this lifestyle line is just her latest PR stunt, a desperate attempt to stay relevant now that Hollywood won't return her calls and Netflix is ghosting her faster than a bad date. At this point, Meghan's brand has become a parody of itself. She tried being a duchess, the royals rejected her. She tried being a producer, Netflix said thanks but no thanks. She tried podcasting. Spotify called her a grifter. Now she's trying to be Martha Stewart and can't even use a pair of tongs correctly. You almost have to admire the consistency. No matter what she touches, it ends in cringe. Let's take a step back from the shade for a second. Though, honestly, it's hard not to enjoy it. What this whole saga really shows is the gap between image and reality. Meghan Markle has built her entire post-royal life on perception, carefully curated lighting, designer everything, moral preaching packaged in expensive linen. But when she slips up, when the mask falls for even a second, you see it. You see the clumsy, insecure woman behind the global influencer facade, someone desperate to be admired but unwilling to earn it. And that's why these little moments, the upside-down tongs, the failed brand launches, the hollow interviews, they matter because they expose what's real. It's not misogyny, it's not racism, it's not the media being mean. It's accountability. And that's something Meghan has never handled well. So what's the moral of today's unroyal fairy tale? Simple. If you spend your whole life trying to look authentic instead of being authentic, eventually the cracks show. You can't white label character. You can't fake sincerity. And you can't convince people you're the next Martha Stewart when you're out here gripping tongs like they're chopsticks from outer space. So, Meghan, maybe next time before you launch another brand, you start with the mirror. Because no PR strategy, no lighting filter, and no overpriced jam is ever going to fix what's really broken: credibility. Until next time, my beautiful band of royal truth seekers, stay sharp, stay witty, and remember, class can't be copied and authenticity can't be bought. This is the Unroyals signing off, where we keep our tongues the right way up and our standards even higher.